If you're running Google Ads right now, you've probably heard of AI Max and are probably being nudged to use it. But the question isn't, does Google want you to use it? Because the answer is yes. The real question is whether you should or if it makes sense to use it in your account. On paper, AI Max sounds great. There's less manual work, there's more automation, potentially more conversions. But depending on your account, AI Max can either help you scale or quietly burn your budget while you're not even looking. So in this video, we're going to go through everything about AI Max, what it actually does inside of your Google Ads account, where it can make sense and where it usually causes some problems, and how to test it safely without risking the performance of your existing campaigns. So to really understand AI Max, we kind of have to zoom out and look at where Google Ads have been heading over the past few years. Google Ads was built on keywords. You picked the terms, you controlled match types, you wrote the ads, and you decided exactly where traffic went. The whole system was about precision and control and intent. And then things started to shift. Smart bidding showed up, responsive search ads followed, broad match started being promoted more, and every step pushed advertisers a little bit further away from manual control of their campaigns and a little closer to letting Google have control. And AI Max is just that next step of where Google is going, which is keywordless targeting. Instead of Google working within your keyword list, AI Max is designed to work around it. So it uses your site, your assets, and a personal search behavior to decide when your ad should show, even if the search query doesn't neatly match anything that you would have chosen yourself. And whether you like it or not, that is the direction that Google is moving, especially with AI mode and AI overviews changing how search is working. And so then the real question isn't, should I trust Google's automation? It's whether your account is actually ready to operate in this keywordless world. So what is AI Max? AI Max is basically just a setting that you can apply in your search campaign. You toggle it on and you toggle it off. But what actually happens under the hood with your campaign goes far beyond that. It allows Google to find more conversions by going beyond your keyword selection. And so with AI Max enabled, your keywords stop being hard boundaries and they become signals. So Google then layers in additional data to decide when your ad should show and to who. And so it does this in three main ways. The first is keyword expansion. So keyword expansion means that your ads can show on searches that Google thinks are relevant to your keywords, even if they don't directly match the keywords that you have chosen. It's looking at intent and behavior and not just the words that the person is typing into Google. The second is asset optimization, and this means that Google can generate headlines and descriptions automatically by pulling language that you have used on your website. So instead of you fully controlling the ad copy, Google is customizing it based on the searcher. And then the third one is URL expansion. Google can decide which page on your site to send traffic to. Instead of always using the landing page or sending people to your homepage, Google chooses where to push them to. And it's making that decision based on what it thinks that person is most likely to convert on. And all of this is driven by user signals, their past searches, behavior patterns, and what Google has learned from similar users. So with all that being said, what are the pros and cons of AI Max? The biggest upside is access to new search volume. Because AI Max isn't locked into your keyword list, it can find searches that you wouldn't normally target or haven't thought about targeting, either because they don't look obvious or because they're phrased differently than what you would expect. And that can help reach people who are a good fit, but don't search in a neat, predictable way. And the second benefit is that it does save you a lot of time. There is less keyword research, less ad copywriting, less manual restructuring. Google handles all of that automatically, which can be appealing if you're busy managing a lot of moving pieces or if you're newer to Google Ads. And then there is always the stat that Google loves to lead with. They claim around a 14% lift in conversions when AI Max is implemented correctly, which means, according to them, you get more conversions, you have less work that you have to do manually, and access to a new audience. And so on paper, this does sound like a no-brainer. So what is the downside? The trade-off is control. Google decides which searches you show for. Google decides which ad copy you get. And Google decides which page people land on when they click on your ad. You don't have control over any of that anymore, which can create some problems. Google is really good at finding related search terms, but not always a great fit at filtering those search terms for quality. And that's where wasted spend usually starts creeping in, showing ads to people who are kind of close but not actually ready to buy, or showing your ad to something related to your service but not actually what you do. So ad copy is also another big issue. If Google is pulling headlines from your site, it's only as good as the site itself. So if your website talks about multiple services, audiences, or locations, Google can mix messaging in ways that you wouldn't choose. And the ads might technically make sense, but they might also feel loose, unclear, or off-brand. And especially if you're in a regulated space like medical or finance, this can get really messy. So you're still responsible for what Google is putting in the ad, even though Google is generating it. And then there's also the learning phase cost. AI Max does a ton of experimentation up front. It tests different searches, assets, audiences, and pages, and the testing takes time and budget. And early on, you're paying for that data, not necessarily performance. And finally, if you don't have strong conversion tracking, clean data, and a clear signal of what a good lead looks like, Google is just guessing. And then Google is guessing with your money, which can go sideways fast. So should you use AI Max? And the honest answer is maybe. AI Max tends to work best when you already have a mature account. So if you have been running search ads for a while, your conversion tracking is solid, you're feeding Google clean data about who actually becomes clients. If you're at that stage and you've hit a point where scaling feels hard, AI Max can be a smart experiment. It can extend on what's already working instead of replacing it and help you find new keywords and new audiences to convert on. But if you're running a newer account, this usually isn't where you want to start. If Google doesn't have enough historical data, keywordless targeting just becomes guesswork. And the same goes if your website isn't well optimized or clearly focused. So too much freedom will work against you. And if wording matters in your industry, like medical or finance, anything regulated, giving up that control on your ad copy is usually just not worth the risk. And then your budget matters too. So AI Max needs room to test. If you're on a smaller budget, that testing period can eat your spend really fast, and your money is often better spent on tight, high intent searches, which means AI Max is going to be turned off. And so, no, it is not built for everyone. So if you're at the point now where you have a mature account and you want to scale and try out AI Max, how should you go about testing it in the right way? So if you do want to try out AI Max, don't just turn it on in your existing campaigns, because if things start to go sideways with it, it's really hard to go back to the before. So instead, Google has a built-in A/B testing tool. I would suggest using this, and this will essentially duplicate your search campaign. And so then your existing version stays exactly the same, nothing changes, and then the new campaign, you turn on AI Max. And so you have the same budget split, the same bidding strategy, same conversion actions, everything is the same. The only difference is that one has AI Max turned on. And so now you're not guessing, you're just comparing the two campaigns. You can see how your lead volume changes, how cost per lead changes, and whether lead quality actually will hold up. And because it's your account and your data, you're not relying on Google's own case studies. So give it time, but keep an eye on it because this is also not set it and forget it. And one last thing I do want to mention, if you test AI Max now and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean that it never will. Google is clearly moving towards keywordless targeting. AI modes, AI overviews, the shifting search behavior all point in that direction. That is where we are going. So if it is not right for your account today, that's fine. It is something that you should consider revisiting in 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year, when your system is better and your data is a little bit stronger. And if you want a deeper look on how AI is reshaping the world of Google Ads overall, what's changing, what's sticking around, and what we should expect next, I did a full breakdown on what's coming up in 2026. So you can click right here to watch that next, and I'll see you over there.